Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to learn how to add WooCommerce customer to Flodesk as subscriber. So whenever a new customer is created in your WooCommerce account, then that data or that detail of the customer will be used to create a subscriber in your Flodesk. So here we will learn how to integrate both of these applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. And in this automation that we are going to create for this process, our trigger is going to be new customer in WooCommerce and our action is going to be to create a subscriber in Flodesk. Let us learn how to do that. So let us learn that how you can add subscriber in your Flodesk from the customers that are created in WooCommerce. So let us begin and sign in into our account so that we will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now. That will take me to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will be able to see a big blue button on your right side where it is written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Add WooCommerce Customer to Flodesk as Subscriber. Click on Create, and then a blank workflow will be created for you like you can see on your screen. You will be able to see two major modules of Pabbly Connect, Trigger and Action, on which the complete automation runs over here. Before that, make sure you open the two applications or the number of applications that are supposed to be integrated in this workflow. Like we want WooCommerce to be connected with Flodesk. So I have opened both of these so that we can easily connect both of them to Pabbly Connect and also to make the required changes for the workflow. So here trigger says when this happens and action says do this, which means that trigger is going to be the first application where the event will take place for the very first time. Like we have WooCommerce over here where the customer will be created. So our application is WooCommerce and the trigger event, which is actually the event that is going to take place, is new customer created. Alright, so whenever a new customer is created and this trigger takes place, then the action application will be where the action will be performed. Like we want, what is the basic motive is creating a subscriber in Flodesk. So our application is going to be Flodesk, and inside the application, the action will be to create or update a subscriber over here. Alright, so which means a customer created will make sure that a subscriber is also created in Flodesk. Let us begin with our workflow. Now, since we have chosen the event over here, Pabbly Connect provides us a webhook URL. This webhook URL is a link or a bridge between the two applications, which are Pabbly Connect and our trigger application, which is WooCommerce right now. So the work of this webhook URL is going to be this way, that you will copy it from here and paste it in the WooCommerce application somewhere. And such that whenever a new customer is created in WooCommerce, this URL will bring all the information related to the newly created customer over here as a webhook response. Alright, so what we will do is follow these instructions given over here and learn how to integrate this webhook URL. So copy it from here, and as soon as you copy it, you will see it starts waiting for a webhook response, which means the process of integration is started. Go to your WooCommerce, find settings from here, and then find advanced tab in settings. Click on the tab. You will get a small menu over here for page setup. Find webhooks from here. Since we are dealing with the webhook URL, you click on webhooks, add webhook, and now you will get a form like place where you have to fill in the details. Like I will write over here, okay, this is the name I'm giving to my webhook so that I can recognize that this is the one I have integrated. The status will be active. The topic will be customer created. Okay, delivery URL is the webhook URL, and it's done. Click on Save Webhook and your URL is pasted over here. See, it's done. When you go back, you will see you will receive a response, which is the webhook ID, which makes it very clear that our integration has been done perfectly fine. Alright, now we have to recapture the webhook response, and it is again waiting. So now what we do is, now we have to make a sample submission, which means let us create a dummy customer so that we can receive the related data over here as a response. And then we are going to use that data of the dummy customer created to create a subscriber in Flodesk. Alright, so here we go. Click on this new button and come here to user. Okay, now what is the username? So you just give a new username over here. This is my username. What is the email address? The first name and the last name. Any website. I am selecting a website over here. Generate a password. This password has been generated automatically. If you want, you can keep it hidden or generate a new password. Alright, user notification, yes, send, and the role over here is customer. You can select any role, but we want to create a new customer, so I'm choosing that. Click on add new user and see your user is created over here. Now your user is created, so we'll go back to our workflow and we will receive a response, and here it is. See, the username is given over here, Then we have the role, which is customer. We have the last name, the first name, the email address of the person, and the created modified date as well. So we have received the sufficient amount of data that we entered over there in order to create a customer. Now let us use this information. All of these responses we will be using to create a subscriber in our Flodesk. All right. So close this module and open your action module over here. Click on connect. Now you will connect your Flodesk over here. Click on add new connection and connect with Flodesk. Now it will ask you for the credentials of your account. So I'm going to enter it and click on sign in. Click on allow. And that is how Pabbly Connect gets access into Flodesk account so that a subscriber can be created with the data that Pabbly Connect has over here in the trigger response. See, now you have a field over here, email or subscriber ID. So you are going to make this subscriber recognized with the help of the field email. All right. So the field value, like if you have a subscriber ID, so you will enter the ID over here. We do not have a subscriber ID right now. We have a email. So we will put field email over here. And what is the field value? That email address of the newly created customer in Woocommerce. All right. Now, how are we going to get the data from Woocommerce? With the help of a process called mapping. Mapping is basically creating a pathway from the trigger application to the action applications. Okay, in such a way that every time a new customer is created and there will be a new response, right? A new name, a new email address will arrive over here. So what are you going to do? Take that from this application to the other application. For that, Pabbly Connect provides you a drop-down menu. Click on any empty field where you want to enter the value. It will ask you to insert data from the previous step. What is your previous step? This Woocommerce. Open the drop-down menu and here you have the whole list of responses. You can straight away select the email address from here. Since we are supposed to map the email address, so every time a new customer is created in Woocommerce, there will be a new email in the trigger response and that will be straight away mapped over here. So we have created a road from that response to this application field. All right. Similarly, we will map the name. Now, if you don't want to scroll in the long list, so what you can do is simply type in the search and map data. What was the name? We have to enter the first name. This is the first name. See. All right. Similarly, map it over here. What was the last name? This is the last name. Okay. Mobile number, if you want to enter, it's not a required field. You can leave it empty. There was no field for mobile number and we don't have. Send opt-in confirmation emails? No. If you want to send, so keep it on yes, otherwise on no. Click on save and send test request and your subscriber will be created. And here we have received an ID. Now, as I say that IDs are proof of the newly created product, subscriber, contact or whichever action event you are going to perform. So this ID is created, which means our work is done. You can just scroll and check your action response over here. And if there is no error, which means we can close this module and go back to our Flodesk and check. This is my Flodesk landing page. I will go to my audience where the customers are created. And here I have, see, user 11 Pabbly. This is the one we just created. What is the name? Demo user. So we have created a new subscriber in our Flodesk with the help of a new customer created in Woocommerce. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.